me, is it? It's only news when you don't know about it. I knew about it. I knew I knew the state he was in, the condition he was in. You know, because that's we've been in a training camp for the last God knows how many weeks, and so yeah, it wasn't news to me. I didn't feel any different. I thought, well, that's it. It is what it is. He's not ready. He's not mentally ready. He's had some kind of a problem, which I don't really want to discuss because that's up to the professionals. But let's just say he wasn't mentally fit for this. So it was no news. 'Cause I know about it. I've seen his decline over the weeks, and this is the outcome of it. And the outcome is they're the blame for it. No one else. It's just the abuse he's been getting. Well, it's everything, isn't it? It's a culmination of things. It's the way the public keeps having a go at him. You know, he's got no respect for what he's done. And let's put it this way, let's have it right. He did move a mountain in Germany, what nobody else could have done, would have done. And it never will happen again. And even long after Tyson's gone, real people who understand boxing will remember Tyson Fury for what he did. Not the haters, not the favouritism, not the friend of a friend of a friend. The genuine boxing pundit will remember Tyson for being the greatest heavyweight ever to come out of the English Irish shores. There'll never be another. There wasn't one before him, there won't be one after. Because let's put it this way, when my son is on his A game and he hasn't got the problems, it's plaguing him at the minute, what other people are causing, he could beat anyone on this planet. Anyone, you know. If he only had what other people's got, a fan base, people who care about him, outside of his own family, who was to get behind him and say, you know what, we are going to wrap our arms around our national treasure, because that's what he is. Not only to me, he should be for his country, even though he's not. At the minute he's just like something that's wiped off your shoe in some long grass. You know, and this is the cause of his state at the minute. This is the mess we're in. The way he's perceived by people who, for my money, just like hating people for no reason, just because they don't fit the bill. Yeah, maybe we are square pegs in round holes, but we're still humans. We've still got feelings. You know, we can be hurt. You know, especially when you've worked hard all your life for something, and you've gained glory. You've walked through walls. You've done the impossible, and you've still come out on top. And it wasn't sugar-coated, Klitschko. He beat Klitschko at his own game in his own backyard. And let's have it right. All this negativity round Tyson is because he's won the heavyweight championship of the world and beat a man who thought was a superman, which he was a superman, Klitschko, but my son was an extra superman and a younger superman. And let's put it this way, he had to move over for a better man in Tyson Fury, but since he's won it, everybody's just abused him, put him down, talked about him, ridiculed him. Every given opportunity, let's have a dig at Tyson, let's have a poke at Tyson. You know, I don't care if you made a granite, you'll crack under pressure like that. He's only a kid, look what he's been through in his life. You know, he's had nothing but torment. And you know what he said to me, when you come out of jail, Dad, you'll enjoy everything. You know, since I've been out of jail, it's been misery. I think I've had about 3 weeks up until the fight. What I could say, you know, I've enjoyed. Going up to the fight was stress, because there's that much skullduggery in Germany from these people. You know, it become unbearable and stressful, you know. And after the fight, when I thought the world and his country was going to welcome him with open arms and embrace him, I was shocked. Because I knew it wasn't never going to be something like if Anthony Joshua had done it, or anybody else out of some housing estate, or a non-travelling person. We expected not to get what they got, because they're a different minority, or a different breed of people. But to get abused, because that's what it is, it's abuse.
But you're still human.
You're still human.
Human beings.
And you know what? I looked at my own son and I used to think, you know what, my God, I feel sorry for you. I thought, I've had an hard life, but what can it be like when you've devoted years and years of your life to something and got kicked in the nuts for what you've done? Moved a mountain. Let's put it this way, on a smaller scale. If you keep smacking a dog every time it does something good, what's it going to be like? it's going to be terrible. It's going to be in a bad mood. It's probably going to bite you. And this is what Tyson's doing, isn't it? You know, he thinks, why have I wasted my life doing this? Because he said to me on numerous occasions, he said, you know what, Dad, I thought it was going to be a lot better than this, didn't it, you? I said, son, I said, if your name's Fury, you're down 10-1 before kick-off. You know, and obviously the world's got a problem with FURY. If you're connected to FURY, you've got a problem. Because we're living in shark-infested waters, and we're dealing with the epitome of evil, the powers that be. They're not good people. They're not goodwill people. They're get what they can people. You do as I tell you people, or else. They're bullies in a position of power. They're drunk on power, these people. And because they can't get away with it with us, because the bait they're giving out, the dollar, we won't take the bait. The dollar don't mean that much. You know, it means a lot to us. Family, good friends, genuine people. People that'll do other people a favour with no strings attached. Go into one another's homes for a cup of tea, not because they want something. Ringing the phone, just see how you are, not because what can you do for me? Oh, I need this, I need that. We're looking at them kind of people, but unfortunately, they're in a decline. So we're sat here most days by ourselves. We've only got each other, our own immediate family, our nearest and dearest. Because other people, they don't care. They're chasing the bait the devils give out, the dollar. And they will do anything for the dollar. You know, we won't. Because the best things in life are free. And we was reared on Bible rules. And believe me, the Bible is the best-selling book of all time. And it's the best education you'll ever get. You won't learn that in a classroom. That covers every artifact, every major point in life for a living person. But unfortunately today nobody wants to read it, they don't want to take it up, they want to listen to evil, they want to be blinded by the devil's disciples. And all those are that way. They're not good people. They're out for what they can get out of people. They use and abuse you, they bully you to death and then throw you on the rubbish tip when you have no more use. They treat you like a car. When it's old and clapped out and you have no further use, scrap you. And that's what they're trying to do with human beings. But we will never have that, ever. Because we wasn't fetched up like that. We was fetched up in a close-knit family we could depend on one another. And my God, we can depend on each other because we've only got each other. You know, I don't trust anybody outside my own family. They're all double agents. Everybody's a double agent today. And everybody can be bought off, paid off. And this is what I mean by living in shark-infested waters. But we've always been there. Long before this Tyson thing, long before he was born. You know, we're used to dealing with these people. Because if we make one wrong move, we're gone. Simple as that. If my dog craps on the sidewalk, I'll get a $5,000 fine. If I commit an offence, I won't get a caution, I won't get a fine, I'll get jail. Because of who I am. But as long as we know this, we're in charge and in front. I've made mistakes in my life, but you know what? I don't intend making any more. I'm on it. I'm in the wide awake club. I'm on clock to life itself. And I ain't going to change. And if I can pass that on to my kids, not to be blinded and chasing a dollar and doing all the wrong things to get a dollar, to show off to some people what's worthless, well, I'm not the man I thought I was. And I know my sons take heed of what I say and what I do. You know, I'm not the cleverest person in the world. I'm probably the biggest idiot from here to John O'Groats and back. But what I have got is feeling for other people. And I like to be treated like I like to treat other people. Good when it's deserved.